the characters they struggled with in theory and also in practice. Aegis does well against Mega Man. Aegis does well against Game & Watch. Aegis does pretty decently against Ness, right? Those are all characters that, as Aegis does well against Min Min, right? These are all characters that Snake doesn't want to deal with. So if you're Pelca and you feel really confident in this, you just want to get some practice for your secondary.
I guess. I mean, hey, the best place to try them out is at the local and not at, maybe the regional that's happening at the weekend. I don't know anything about a regional happening.
And there was supposed to be a regional last weekend, Reach New Heights. And there's going to be a regional this weekend, both in Massachusetts. Pelca was supposed to attend both, and was seeded very highly for both. So definitely keeping that in mind as we watch his performance here tonight. But on PS2, getting right into it, he just has keeping Hecker at the ledge and just really not letting Greninja get anywhere with that speed.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, so far, Pelca is looking like this is definitely a secondary Pyra Mythra. Like, you can tell when somebody's a Pyra Mythra main and when they're playing him as a secondary, But I'm liking what I'm seeing from both characters right now. I mean, MotherHecker finding it very hard to get off the ledge.
Yes, Pelca's done a very good job of keeping him just at the ledge over and over. And then when he found his way off, he got hit once, got put to the other one. But now, Hecker taking advantage of Pyra being slower, finally getting to show off the advantages.
And this is where Pyra Mythra struggles, is off the edge. It wasn't quite able to get the edge guard there, but has another opportunity right here, forcing out an early air dodge. Pelca was expecting a back air from MotherHecker, did not bite, and then gets an F tilt, which apparently kills.
Yeah, beautiful patience from him there. I also didn't know F tilt kills, but now Pelca
now you know.
Beautiful shield discipline there on the platform. The wiggle coming in to try and bait something else. Now the dash attack, or the get-up attack coming out from Hecker. Both these players pulling out all of their tricks early, full respect onto each other's names here. They both know how good of an opponent they're playing.
Yeah, I feel like MotherHecker is just much more comfortable than Pyra Mythra because he's using Greninja's speed to just bait and punish Pyra's overextensions. And Pelca is just not dealing with it right now. Possibly might, in the future, playing this character as a secondary, might learn, use Mythra in the neutral, and then once you get him off stage, switch to Pyra, because right now in the neutral, he's getting absolutely whooped.
Yeah, I agree with you. He's not playing fluidly between the characters. He's playing one character and then the other one, and then one, but finds the up B here to take it. Now we're going to see him go back to Mythra here. But as you were saying, he plays one character and then the other. He doesn't switch.
Yeah, and more of like it's more of like a percent-based switch, which I don't necessarily agree with. I like the idea, but I feel like in practice it doesn't really work that often.
I think that's level 1 of learning a character with switches, right? You see the same thing with Pokemon Trainer. You say, okay, you want to play Squirtle until this percent, Ivysaur until this percent, Charizard until this percent. But actually, like,
it doesn't always work that way, That's
one part of the equation. Sometimes you have to play a Squirtle.
Sometimes you lose a stock and you change into Charizard, and now you don't have time to change the Squirtle without getting punished.
Exactly. Or you are Pyra and you want to get the kill because Hecker's at kill percent, but you really should just switch to Mythra, play the better neutral, get an advantage state, and then do it there. Or you have to play with Pyra at neutral. But
yeah. I mean, these are all things that Pelca will find out. This is a new secondary. This is, as far as I know, the first time that Pelca's used this secondary, to my knowledge. So these are things that will come with time, but he's fighting back, and it's not over yet.
And Sour Spot down air, finding the kill. That move is so absurd. That whole front half spikes and the whole back air half sends up. Now though, Mythra just taking you to ledge, taking you to task, but only 30% because her moves don't deal too much damage. And the dash attack now, finally Pelca winning some on-stage interaction with that, and just
the American air dodge.
Yeah, coming out.
Pelca didn't see it coming though, and I love how he spent the entire game talking, basically talking bad about Pelca's Pyra Mythra, but he might actually just win this game.
Yeah, he may still win this game.
Kill?
That being said, fourth
throw.
He just a little bit of a DI
mix-up.
Yeah.
It's literally a 50-50.
Yeah, well, you saw it looked like, let me see. Yeah, it looked like he may have actually just DI'd out there, expecting the up throw and trying to get a little bit more distance to the blast zone, but instead, that felt, even though the stock count looked close, right, you saw Pelca mess up things like down air, up smash, that maybe he's not going to go well. He is just going to lock in the Aegis here, game 2. For those of you watching at home, this is best of 5.
This is best of 5, so he does have an extra game to work with. I think Pelca will use this character until he is one game away from losing the set. And because we all know Pelca is a dirty farmer and will literally just play for the prize pot at the end of the day,
Yeah.
you know?
But also, I think there's a world in which this is also like an actual secondary against
for
Greninja.
sure.
Because Greninja's speed
I think he cares more about winning the tournament than he cares about improving his secondary.
Well, but I was going to say as well, I think this is also partially like in the Greninja matchup, actually like something you'd consider as Snake is going another character like Mythra, who is so fast. Because one of the things about Snake, right, is you're going to control the zone of space set up, but against a player like MotherHecker or a character like Greninja, they're so fast, they move so well, that it's very hard to pin them down in the way Snake wants them to, and it's much easier for them to weave in and out around what Snake wants to set up than perhaps some other characters do. So it could be Pelca feeling a little uncomfortable with that as well, and actually like opting for legitimate secondary and not just practice here.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, who knows? We'll find out as the set progresses. I would like to mention, I think MotherHecker that had a down tilt back air or something, fell out of the back air. Really unfortunate for MotherHecker, but is going to continue pressing the advantage state. Pelca here as the Pyra, getting the down air, up air, one of the dumbest combos in the game.
Yeah, he's not even the only character that has it. A lot of characters with those down air spikes have it. Joker has it too. And the throw coming out from Hecker, feeling himself on this movement, and Pelca getting off to a hotter start game too, but Hecker not letting him get anything because it started. And
you maniac.
He went for it
You
all.
absolute maniac. Looking like an elite smash down there right there.
Yeah, Hecker, I mean, one of the things we both know about Hecker is Hecker loves to style. And he's feeling himself right now. You saw it with the dash dance, you saw it with that down air. He wants this game to win super bad, but he wants to do it in a way that looks cool as all heck. And, I mean, I think he generally does a pretty good job of that.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't know if that if that was a style play or just like you have Pyra up B, you go up in a straight line, and maybe didn't realize it was Mythra who can like curve it. I don't know, but yeah, definitely a wild play and definitely a kooky play from MotherHecker there. I respect it, no matter what the reasoning behind it was, you know. And another down air confirmed. That one not killing, so MotherHecker thanks the game designers for that one.
And Pelca's done a really good job this game improving his spacing around Hecker when he's playing Pyra. That now that he's keeping Hecker on the very edge of his sword range, abusing just how big Pyra's sword is. Now though, the Mythra coming in and just trying to keep that smother going.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, he's been doing a great job of it in this game too. Ever since that third stock from Pelca in game 1, Pelca looked like he has a very good grasp on this matchup right now. I'm not surprised that it took a little bit to get into a rhythm with this matchup, considering it's a very new secondary from Pelca, but looking like he's in the driver's seat. He's hitting the gas.
He definitely took a little bit to get warmed up, and I'm sorry. Okay, no.
You freaked out over nothing.
I saw FD and then I saw Kazuya, and I was just like, hold on.
Okay, if Pelca had a Kazuya, that is not a timeline I want to.
No. It would have been Hecker's Kazuya. But
okay.
Hecker also plays a slate of characters that are very good on FD. This is one of Greninja's favorite stages. This is one of Sheik's favorite stages. Both of whom are characters Hecker plays extensively. But you know,
I mean, this stage is really good for Mythra in particular too. So I'm not surprised that Pelca didn't ban it. But we are going to get a lot of action going in this game because there are no platforms, and when there are no platforms, you are in disadvantage heaven.
any character that doesn't have trouble landing and is very fast, who likes to juggle you a bunch, or has very good horizontal combos, tends to really like FD.
Yeah.
And as you said, right, and that's why both of these characters like it. That being said, Hecker finding the juggle and the vertical string all the way through here into the down throw, tries to find the forward air, but Pelca finding the way back, but can't keep the lead trap going, and this is just a reset all over again.
Yeah, it is definitely a reset of what we have seen so far.
But also a reset of MotherHecker stock because Pelca eventually does make it happen, finds his way off the ledge of his own, and is racking on as much extra credit as he can, taking full advantage of a stock that's already at 130 on his own.
Yeah, and no longer is at that percent because when you get too much in percent, sometimes you get hit by a move and it sends you to the blast zone and you lose your stock. That's how Smash Brothers works. And
are you sure?
Yeah, that's what the tutorial at the beginning of the game told me.
Well, I mean, to be fair, the in-game tips also tell you that Charizard's wings on his up tilt are invincible, so.
Ooh.
And
wait, what is Charizard's up tilt sucks.
But also speaking
that
of
move sucks.
randomly,
I never want to.
Anyway,
I never want to
speaking of
hear anything about
that are
Charizard's
relevant to the
up
match,
tilt
it
ever
also
again.
tells you down air up smash coming out. Pelca not going to drop it twice. It tells you that Pyra or Mythra's gimmick is her foresight. Do you know what it tells you Pyra's gimmick is? How
What?
big her F smash is.
That is, it's a very big move.
Yeah, but like, that's literally the thing that they designed the character around.
I thought you were going to say something else was very big, and I was like,
No,
I was like, please not.
Listen, sword size doesn't.
Yeah.
Anyway.
It doesn't.
And that is what Hecker is
Except
showing you, not having one, only having those water kunai coming in here, but still making it happen, keeping this game close, and making this lead smaller against Pelca, but still has to find this stock if anything is going to happen.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it just seems like Pelca has the download complete, you know? like I haven't seen MotherHecker do anything, like, very, you know, like, MotherHecker, like, stuff that I normally impressed by from MotherHecker.
Did he just Phantom Footstool he just Phantom Footstooled as Pyra to get back to stage? That was crazy.
Another down air?
Yeah, he's going to do it again. Sends him coast to coast, but doesn't feel comfortable threatening Pelca's up B. Finds the way back. Pyra slightly heavier than Mythra finds the way back to stage at 160.
Full charge on neutral.
He tried to catch him.
I forget that move's a chargeable
And again, that move still didn't kill at 170.
Yeah.
FD ceiling plat coming in, but a third one, even though it stayed, is going to do it. 175%.
Yeah, and that's going to do it. And like I was saying earlier, I feel like I haven't seen a lot of impressive MotherHecker stuff. It's just like, like the thing is like I feel like Pelca is the one stopping that from happening. You know, like I feel like it's a lot of credit to from Pelca to just stop MotherHecker from doing things. But yeah, I mean he's picking up the pace right now, and I think Pelca's a little scared, but as Pyra, you just need one good hit after. I mean, 2 good hits.
I don't think he's scared as much as he's just trying to play very cautious.
Yeah.
And sometimes
That's
those
true.
two look very similar and can have similar results. We finally see him make a switch at high percent, switching back to Mythra here, and finds the down air, takes the stock, takes the game 2, and despite a game 1 that looked totally like the set was going to be in Hecker's favor, Pelca's taking back.
It looked like Pelca was going to switch to Snake.
He got counter pick advantage.
It looked like Pelca was going to switch to Snake. It was insane. What's it called? But like I was going to say, like Pelca looked like he was going to down bad, gonna switch to Snake like in the game 1, completely adjusted. Now is up 2-1 against MotherHecker. It was just it's just an insane adjustment so far.
Yeah, absolutely. But speaking of adjustments, Hecker deciding the stage wasn't the issue in that game, going right back to FD here. 39-27, keeping this even as possible, and just trying to find any way to force a game 5 against as scary a Massachusetts invader, if you can even technically still call him that.
Yeah, he's Connecticut from heart. I don't want to hear this. He might live in Massachusetts, but that boy's Connecticut.
I mean, he's MAPR.
He's
not
MAPR.
CPR.
Hey, you know what? I don't care. Anyways,
stop lying to the people. Anyways,
I am lying to the people. No, I said.
Anyways,
did I lie?
Yes,
I might have lied.
Yeah,
I don't
lying
apologize.
about Pelca.
I don't apologize.
I know. Anyways, is finally finding switches back and forth. Pelca establishing a rhythm, looking so much smoother with this character.
But
as
so is MotherHecker!
What are you kidding?
That combo?
What?
That was like drag down. It was down tilt, drag down, up air, jab lock, down tilt up smash. Okay,
That was
follow that one
broken.
because you Greninja mains in chat are gonna need that.
He just down tilt up smash at
This is the MotherHecker stuff that I was talking about earlier. The combos. He's doing an amazing job at following up on Pelca.
He just opened a 70% interaction off of down tilt up smash at 0. An unfortunate unforced error there from
Dang.
Hecker as he loses his first stock. But still a pretty nice job from him overall as he's coming in here, trying to make it happen and continue to find any opening against Pelca and force this Game 5 situation here on the final test.
Yeah, he's got the confidence back in him. He's starting to hit his kill confirms again. He's starting to put Pelca in sticky situations, and he's guessing right a lot of the time, which is really important in this game. But, yeah, but I mean, Pelca is... Let's just say it. Pelca's the better player, so I wouldn't count Pelca out, but it's looking really good for MotherHecker right now.
Yeah, no, Hecker has done an incredible job at utilizing his movement, especially when Pelca is trying to look for use Pyra confirmed. And what we've seen is in game 1, right, Pelca stayed Pyra at every opportunity. But this game, we saw him there, he was willing to switch. He was willing to switch back to Mythra. Now though, Pyra again to get out of the corner, get back. But if we see a reset to neutral here, which we don't, he finds the stock dash attack at 70 took it.
After the hit, 77 after the hit?
Yeah.
Excuse me?
Yeah, and that move does like 15 feet. So that was like at ledge. It probably wasn't ideal DI though. Like he wasn't expecting it.
But like still. Oh,
yeah,
I hate
that
this
was
character.
And now all of a sudden, Hecker's lead. He did such a good job protecting. Gone just like that. 166
and
on Pelca. How is he surviving?
Fishing for a grab right now, trying to get that kill throw, and Pelca knows it and is exploiting that right now. But finds a pivot grab, one of the best pivot grabs in the game. I thought up throw maybe would have killed, but
oh, he uses the water, tries to do it again, and use the wind box to take the stock. Doesn't quite find it. 182 now. He can't find an opening. Pelca's defensive play is so good, but the up throw takes it.
Yeah, I was going to say, how many grabs have we seen from MotherHecker in the last 30 seconds of gameplay? Just unhinged in the way that he was fishing for it right there, and has now gotten Pelca low percents. Let's see what MotherHecker is made of. This is where MotherHecker shines in these low percent combos, especially with Greninja.
This is where legends are made or they falter on the final destination, last stock situation as it counts down. 3 minutes on the clock. An even game. Hecker's brought this all the way back.
He's looking good so far, but misses the grab and might get punished because of this. A ledge trap situation with Pyra. Those are not fun.
And you're in kill percent. You are well in kill percent.
Oh,
but
yeah.
the Nair into the forward air finds that coast to coast, and the percent lead. He's got the ledge trap. Can he make something happen? Tries to use the water shuriken. The game's
turn
worst
around.
charge
Yeah,
shot.
he used it to turn around and try to get a back air, but Pelca was ready for it and doesn't get anything off of it.
Does a back air mix up, doesn't take it. He could have found the up air and taken the game, but instead opts to try and mix him, or for
maybe
some reason.
it could have been a misinput too.
And that
really
could come back and cost Pelca here.
Oh my god, the up tilt from center stage is going to do it, and Pelca takes it 3-1. But it was so close. MotherHecker almost brought it to a game 5, but just quite not enough. Sometimes you just get Pyra.
Yeah, sometimes like there's players who mash, there's players who think, and there's players